Hello ladies and gents, and welcome to the information for Drip Days training. Hope you find it very exciting. Tom's just asked me to go through this with you, so I've got this list here of just bullet pointed information for each trip we're going to go on over the summer. Then I've got this sheet, just a couple of extra things to mention that aren't on this list. And then finally, I'll just hold this up. I'll hold it up at the end of the video properly, just so you guys can see what's going on. It's the overview plan of the summer holidays. So I'll start with the first bullet point on this page, which is punctuality. So punctuality over the holidays is very important. Obviously we have, when we're on trips, we have to make sure that we stick to time schedules. So just making sure that you're here on time. If it says that you've got to be here for 9:15, make sure you're here 9:15 or just before. Obviously if you're late, it's not the end of the world, but if you could try and be on time, that'd be fantastic. Second bullet point, you'll be required to supervise children whilst eating. Pretty much all this means is that whilst the children are eating, you'll also be eating, but you'll get paid for your lunch break. Third bullet point, if you need to bring any medication with you on the day, please inform your team leader so they can ensure that it is safely stored. So what happens is, if you've got a headache or if you're on any medication, antibiotics at all, just let us know. If you're able to be in it with it, obviously we have a lot of children that are allergic to penicillin. So if you're on anything that involves that, then that will be a conversation we'll have to have with the team leader. But if it's anything like paracetamols, ibuprofen, just let us know. We'll chuck it in our bag, just so we know it's safely stored. And then if you need to use it for any point throughout the day, then just come and ask us for it and we'll happily hand it over to you. Next one, appropriate footwear. So we advise that people don't wear flip-flops on trips. I know obviously it can get hot and stuff because it's the summer, but the amount of problems we've had in the past, people chasing after kids and tripping over, and it's just a hazard. It's just a lot easier for you to just wear normal trainers or shoes. The next bullet point, we advise that you wear a drawstring bag or a rucksack. So that's mainly for the girls, just because if you have a handbag, obviously it's taking up one of your hands. You need both hands free to be able to fully have capability and control of your one-to-one. Next bullet point, if it's the evening before a trip and you feel like you're ill or you're unable to work for any reason, just give us a call. The number is on this sheet. You can see it just there. That is my actual phone number, so please just call me if it's anything to do with trips. No late night phone calls, please. I'd appreciate that. Next bullet point, if you're due to go on a theme park trip but you don't like rides, please inform myself or Jenny as soon as possible. We do have certain staff that like to go on the trips but just don't like to go on the rides. That's fine. We're more than happy for you to come. Obviously it just means you'll be waiting with the bags. Not very exciting for you, but next bullet point, if you're bringing spending money on the trip, the team leaders and managers will do their best to be able to let you spend it. Obviously we can't say that yes, you're guaranteed to be able to go into the shop if we're strict on time and we need to get to other rides and stuff. Obviously we are there mainly for the children, so sorry about that. A couple of the things that I mentioned on the extra sheet, there are a few things that are similar on this sheet, but there's a couple of things that are completely different, so let me just read these out for you. So we say, please do not bring any ready meals or cooked foods on the trip. Obviously if we're at Chesterton, you're not going to be able to use a microwave or an oven, so just bring a lunchbox, or like I said in the last one, we'll try our best to let you spend money, but bring a lunchbox just in case. Another thing to mention, mobile phones are only to be used if you need to get in contact with the team leader. So usually what we do when we go on big trips, in the morning we'll all meet in the main area, we'll do our team meeting. Myself, Jenny, Ryan, Georgina, Emma, Jono, whoever's going to be in charge of the trip, and put all of our phone numbers down on a bit of paper. What you'll do is just jot it down in your phone. You'll have all of our phone numbers, so if for any reason that we get split up on the trip, you'll know where we are. That should be the only reason that you use your phone on a trip. Okay? Another bullet point. Stay focused at all times. Obviously we're on a trip, there's going to be lots of other children, there's going to be lots of obviously random members of the public that we're not going to know, so just keep your eye out for anything and everything that could go wrong. Obviously the risks are a lot higher because we're in somewhere that we've been before, but we're not accustomed to everything, so just make sure you're checking all the risk assessments on the way there as well, because in that way we know that you're best caring for your child. Second one's a bit similar. stranger danger. We know a lot of our children will talk to anyone about anything, so just be careful. Obviously, if they're just walking past people, the general public, just saying hello or anything like that, then that's obviously acceptable. But if you start to have people follow you around, or people say things that they shouldn't be saying, just come and let your team leader or manager know, and that's something that they'll deal with. I think that's it. That's all we've got down on these two sheets. What I'll do now is I'll just hold up this little thing for a minute. It is available in the holiday team office. There's one up next to my desk just there. It's an overview plan of everything that's going to be happening on the summer, every single day, what trip's going on. So obviously you'll know yourself if you're on the trip, because you would have had it in your letter. But just in case you wanted to know anything else that was going on, then that is the list. If you have any questions or anything to do with the holidays, feel free to come and talk to myself, Jenny or Georgina, and we'll do our best to sort out any questions or any problems that you may have with the holidays. Hold it up for another couple of seconds. And thanks for listening to the information for trip training. Cheers guys. Thanks.